Tonight I want to share 3 stories on the power of laughter, how it changed my life, how it can change your life, and how it can change the world. Some people will try and convince you that laughter is the best medicine. Those same people have never had diarrhea. Trust me, I know. I had to learn the lesson the hard way 3 times. And it's okay to laugh at a crappy joke, because laughter gets us through life. It doesn't heal everything that life throws at us, but it allows us to get through. And again, tonight I want to share you 3 stories, because when we laugh, we connect. And when we connect, our hearts are opened. And when our hearts are open, the world is a better place. Research shows that kids laugh up to 300 times every single day. Adults, 17. Do we not laugh because we're so stressed? Or we're so stressed so we don't have time to laugh? But it's because of laughter that I'm here tonight. It's because of laughter that I have a wonderful family. And it's because of laughter every day I get to help professional sports teams work happy. Now you might think, what does a skinny John Goodman know about laughter? And the rest of you are wondering, when the hell did Prince Harry let himself go? But I'm here to show you my story, so here we go. Ever since grade 9, I wanted to be this guy. I was doing a 5-minute stand-up comedy set at a bar in Vancouver, British Columbia, when the door opened up and in walked Robin Williams. Couldn't believe it. He came in, sat down, ordered a beer, and he started to laugh at my jokes. My head was racing, I didn't know what to do, but I wanted to make him laugh when I got off stage. So here's what I did. I went up and had a conversation and pretended I had no idea who he was. And it worked. I found out that he was from San Francisco. He was in Vancouver filming a movie, Night at the Museum. I was like, man, that is really cool, right? Are you the camera guy, or do you hold the big microphone? Are you in catering? He looked at me, he's like, why the hell does John Goodman have no idea who I am? So we continued the conversation, and I finally let him in. I said, you know what, dude, I totally know who you are. I'm a big fan. It's because of you that I got into stand-up comedy. And then he told me these words I'll never forget. He said, Greg, keep doing what you're doing. You're really funny. And you'll never realize the difference you make in someone's life by making them laugh. Robin went up, closed the show with a 2.5-hour set. The bar was now packed. And after the show, I got a picture with him, he left. And it was absolutely amazing. But when we laugh, we connect with each other. Several years later, I was at our company's biggest event of the year, the annual Sales Award Banquet in the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was sitting at the back of the room waiting for the program to begin, and it was a big deal. The number 1 salesperson every year got a brand new Porsche. 7 minutes in to the 3-hour event, the MC said something so horrible that he got fired right on stage. They cut the microphone, the house lights came on, the band started to play, and the room got really awkward. Kind of like right now. Several minutes later, over the PA, a voice boomed, said, ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry for what just happened. Wanted to let you know that we will be restarting the program in its entirety in 15 minutes. And by the way, if anyone knows where Greg Kettner is, we need to talk to him. I was like, who was I out with last night and how much did I have to drink? Why were they calling me? So I went backstage and I said, hey, I'm Greg Kettner, how can I help? And they said, we saw what happened to that guy. And I said, yeah, I can't do any worse than him. They said, we need you to go do 15 minutes so we can restart the program. I said, sure, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Robin Williams thinks I'm funny, so why not? So I remember standing there, they're wiring me up with a microphone. I can't remember my name or my jokes. And the guy went out and introduced me. He said, lucky for us, we're in Vegas, and one of our own is a very, very, very funny comedian. I looked behind me. It's like, who's four funnies? And he introduced me. So I stumbled through the curtain onto this massive stage in front of 4,000 people, blinding lights to a standing ovation. It was awesome. It felt like I just won the Stanley Cup. I got through my 15 minutes, and at the end, laughter had opened people's hearts, right? They accepted me in as one of their own. That year, I didn't make President's Club, which was a $10,000 cruise for you and a guest through Turkey, Italy, and Greece, and I'd missed the boat. I didn't have the numbers. So I was up there, and I apologized, and I said, hey, I didn't hit the numbers. I can't go on the boat, but I'm kind of helping out the company right now. Can I get on the boat? And a gentleman stood up in the front row, came and shook my hand. He goes, kid, you're on the boat. I go, this guy says I'm on the boat. Who are you? It's like, oh, I'm the president of SAP. I was like, okay, we're good. So again, laughter connects us. Laughter opens people's hearts. A couple years later, I was doing a show at a hotel pub in Vancouver. 5 minutes into the set, a father and son walked in, sat in the front row, put their feet up on the stage, stared at their beers, crossed their arms. They weren't having fun. Obviously, they had never seen me do stand-up comedy before. But I made it my mission that night. I wanted to get these two guys to laugh. So as the show went on, they started to laugh a little bit more, and then I talked about how I need to lose weight because I used to weigh 8 pounds, 6 ounces. It's more of a math joke. But finally, I had them. They were laughing and having a good time. And afterwards, I went and talked to them. I said, hey, have you been to the show before? They said, no, we've walked by it for 8 weeks straight. We're staying in the hospital. My wife was diagnosed with breast cancer. And every day we go across the street and we hang out with her, we go to doctor's appointments. When we're done with our day, we're so tired we eat and we fall into bed. And I said, I'm so sorry. How's mom doing? And the kid looked at me and said, Mom died. So there I was, the two strangers, hugging them. And after some tears, the dad said to me, and I realized what Robin Williams said. He said, Greg, thank you for making us laugh. It's the first time we've felt almost normal in 8 weeks. So take it from me, Prince Harry. Laughter is good medicine. Because when we laugh, we connect with each other. And when we connect, we open our hearts and we open our minds. And when our hearts and our minds are open, the world is a better place. So I challenge all of us here tonight, go out, laugh, give someone the opportunity to laugh. Let's go out, be kids, and we together can change our world one laugh at a time. I'm Greg Kettner. Thank you. Good night.